So why don't we start out this time with a brief introduction on yourself, of course, and the firm, and your experience in working with couples who are divorcing where there are contested matters.
I would say the majority of divorces do end as uncontested divorces. Where a case becomes contested is where either A, the parties attempt to negotiate a resolution and they're unsuccessful in doing so, or B, they just know right from the outset that they're not going to be able to settle the case. So perhaps right at the outset, you know that there's domestic violence issues, or there's sharply contested custody issues, or maybe one parent left the house with the child or children and the other parent wants to contest custody. So that's not really a thing that can be negotiated in most instances. So if you know that right off, then you might as well not waste any time and you might as well contest the case. And really that just means filing a document called request for judicial intervention. It's a long way of saying I want a judge assigned to my case. And usually from there, the court will set up a preliminary conference, which is just your first meeting with the judge and or their court attorney and or a referee. So it depends on which court you're going in front of as to what entity you meet with on that first court date. Just in terms of my practice, historically, it pretty much bears out what the general statistics are. I would say the majority of cases that I've handled as uncontested divorces, but then somewhere around 30, maybe 40% of my cases turn out to be contested. But the key thing is that at any step of the way, even a contested divorce case can settle. Indeed, about 98%, roughly, that percentage of all divorces settle at some point. So even your contested divorce case can still settle right up through the first day of trial. And I've even been successful in settling cases where a trial has started. And the judge or their court attorney is always going to encourage settlement at every step of the way. So that's my general experience.